Okay, cut there. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Ziegenbagel here, and welcome back to another episode of PixARK. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to tap that like button, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, I have a few things that I've done between the last episode and this episode that I would like to show you before we get on to our main objective today, which is to build our very, very long minecart rail system. So before that, we have a few tames and stuff to show you. First, I finished off the new farm here, so it is a lot more economically friendly with piping. So it's nice here you have the pipes and 6 blocks in between, because each of them have a range of 3 blocks. So that'll reach these 3 blocks over here, and then the ones over here will reach these 3 blocks here, which is very, very nice. And I have that going over here. And then we have our magical stuff growing as well. We just put down magic dirt here for the magical elemental berries, and then we have the magic trees here for mage weave trees. And then I have the dark trees here for the, if I could see it, the dark tree. Anyway, yeah, I made some large crop plots for things here eventually. And as you can see, I painted our base all around. I do like a good black with gold accent for a color scheme, so I thought I'd go ahead and just do that. And I got a few tames to show you as well. I got those guys protecting on the roof, but mostly all they kill are pteranodons. Okay, so since the last episode, I've done quite a bit of leveling. There was an update which has made it so at least grass and plants and stuff actually grow on the regular dirt blocks. Oh, yep, look at that. They just killed a pteranodon. Hopefully, waiting at some point that they will allow the dirt blocks to actually generate into the green, lovely, beautiful looking ones. Hopefully that'll happen eventually. We can only hope. Let's go ahead and move on now to our tames. I'm sure you saw one guy up on the balcony there. I will show you him soon, but first I want to show you guys these guys, the Petroleum Slimes. I finally found some, and I tamed them up. It's the only 2 I've ever found. And they, if you have meat in their inventory, will automatically make barrels of oil for you. So it's very, very good. As well, get out of that, they have a slime incubator which will help make oil faster. But we're not going to get into that today. We're actually going to save that for the next episode. We're going to get into oil production for the slimes. As well, I found a good oil deposit not too far away that we can do our oil pumps as well. So that'll be the next episode. I don't believe in the last episode I had the Shadow Leopard yet, but I'll show you his stats. That he's pretty fun and quite powerful. Let's see here. He has 1400 HPs, almost 1000 stamina, really high food. His weight's okay. I've been trying to pump that some more. Damage is 213.6. I don't believe I pump damage just because it's not worth really pumping anything on damage at this point. So yeah, they're pretty cool and definitely cool looking. Hello. And for all these guys that I don't have names for, I'd love it if you, in the comment section down below, gave me names and just let me know for what type of creature it is and what the name it is, and whoever has the most upvotes will have that named for them. So very, very nice. Let's see, I have a couple more tames here. I know I have some that are in the box here. I tamed a Centaur. I tamed a Groot. Well, it's not really a Groot. I named him Groot, but he is a Treant. And we also tamed a Gryphon. Because, I mean, we're right by the magic area, and I managed to get one stuck in our little taming pen we have over there. So let's come down here so we can at least let these guys out and show them off. Of course, they're heavy. Luckily, they adjusted the weights on tames as well, so things aren't quite as heavy, because I know that the Treant, he used to be, or he was like really heavy, like close to 100 weight. Let's see, is he still around 100 weight? Oh yeah, 165 weight. So we'll go ahead and drop that guy out. I am Groot! Doesn't he look like Groot? He looks like a blue Groot. You can't ride them, but you can transform them into a tree. which I haven't actually done yet. But first, let's go ahead and check out his stats here. Over 5,000 HPs, 600 stamina, oxygen food, don't really care, 700 weights, not bad, damage is 110, but I'm interested to see what he does when you transform him into a tree. What are you going to do? Become a tree, Groot. Groot is a tree. Look at him. He is cool. Hopefully that won't kill him being out here, but I think we'll just at least leave him out here for the rest of this episode. Now, let's see, who's the next one we can show off? Let's go ahead and do the Centaur, which we will use item like so. Centaur, level 56. You are mean looking. I actually believe I got saddles for the next two guys here, the Centaur and the Gryphon. Did I put you in here? Yes, I did. Centaur and Gryphon saddles. Come outside. Okay, let's go ahead and try the Centaur out. I haven't got to ride him yet, or the Gryphon. I have been saving that to do with you guys. Let's go ahead and put the saddle on you. Oh yeah. Let's give you a ride. Dun da da da. Okay. Also, as you'll notice, I turned on the damage text setting for the server, so you can actually see how much damage things are doing. Oh, 243. That's cool. So that's the left click. Is there... Oh, whoa. He can throw the spear with a... It looks like it's hard to aim. Trying to see... Oh, we hit him. 45 damage. That's okay. Is there a C? No C attack. Okay. Very, very interesting. So that is the Centaur. He is a cool looking guy. I must say so myself. But next, let's go ahead and try out the Gryphon. Give him a little fly around. Use item. Oh yeah, hello there my friend. You're delicious. He's only level 22. He's really low, but I don't really tend to see that many of them in our close by area. I've done a lot of exploring, you can tell. Going around and seeing different parts of the map. Finally found a bamboo forest, which was cool. And I've done a lot of leveling, as I said. I think I was around level 56 in the last episode. I'm 66 now, which I've done that by basically going to ruins and killing stuff in the ruins. That, and I finally found a way to kill the werewolves. I get them stuck, and my bone wand is actually one of the most powerful things I have. It takes a while, but I can just, keep it on guys, and eventually they'll die. It works really good on the guys in the ruins, and, I mean, I could sit there for maybe about a minute or two to kill a werewolf, but, hey, it works. It's a way to kill them, and it's a lot of XP, guys. For late game XP, doing the ruins and killing guys like werewolves are very, very good. So, let's go ahead and try out this Gryphon now. Okay, my friend, let's put a saddle on you and take you for a fly. Oh, I can't even really see a saddle on him. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead, hop on you, and take you for a ride. Okay, I wasn't off the ground. There we go. You are slow. You don't have a dive mechanic like in regular Ark. He's slow, but what kind of damage do you do? 181. That's pretty good. Our RG feels to be about the same speed and only does about 90 damage or so, I believe. Somewhere around there. Oh yeah. Suck it. So yeah, that's the Gryphon. He's definitely a cool looking guy and does some good damage. So definitely a more mid-range flyer. Land. Okay. And last but not least, this guy on the roof. A gargoyle, which are one of the probably the coolest things I've seen in this game so far. I will show you why. Oop, I just did a jump. Okay, make our way up. Outside here. So, this is the gargoyle. He is probably the fastest flyer in the game, as well as you can turn him into a statue as a good decoration for your base. We can reveal him I am revealed! Hear me roar! Oh yes, Gargoyle! Let's go for a ride. I will show you, but this is definitely the best guy for exploring because the speed is amazing! Goodbye, base. We're already gone from you. Let's turn back around. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite guys, and let's go ahead and I'll show you the damage he does. The one thing I will say I'm not a big fan of is the hitbox. Can kind of be difficult. You basically have to be like right on top of something to hit it, but not too bad. It seems to do about like, what was that, 60 or so, but it has a random crit of like 200. Okay, 183. Let's see, what do you do to this guy? 122. So yeah, that's one thing I've noticed with a lot of creatures is the damage numbers aren't very steady, and I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I don't want to forget that there is a right-click attack for this guy, which, if I get close to this guy, it's basically a wing flap, and does a little bit of damage, very little. It's like 18 or 20 or so. So yeah, that is the Gargoyle. I'm going to go ahead and land him here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut here. I'm just trying to think real quick if there's anything else I can tell or show you before I move on. Let's see. Oh, one thing. In the last episode, I built our big dome back here, and like I did everything else, I painted indoors, which I love how the glass looks painted black. I just pooped. It's awesome. But between episodes, I went ahead and built a second floor with an elevator here, which doesn't quite work yet. I need to get the power set up, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm probably going to do that in the next episode because we're going to be working on oil in that episode. But bring you up here, and this is the second floor. Probably going to have things like vaults up here, and maybe it'll be a magic area as well. So I'm thinking storage and magic up here on the second floor, which is very, very cool. Let's go ahead and hop down. Climb down. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get things ready for moving on to work on our mine system, or our train system, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm inside our train station here at the base, which I have added right over here. You can see where I'm at. I've added it into this wall here, and this is the mine train station track. I put, I believe, 10 for the station, which I'm going to do at the other end as well. We're actually going to have this guy traveling all the way to our main temple ruins that I like to loot at and level up. So yeah, this is actually a horizontal track guy, which is a splitter, and you can easily just change the direction, and it moves that guy so that it goes over to the other side. So we'll move him back like this, and it moves over so that things go down that track. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, hop on our gargoyle here so I can show you. What I said, I worked on a lot since the last episode, and I didn't really do a lot of progression because I want to do a lot of that good progression with you guys and show you how things work and show you me enjoying them. But what I meant by doing a lot of work on was setting up all of this, because it is going down all the way to the 0.5 area where that pink, the pink mission box is, down there on the very middle left. So it goes very, very far. I had to cross the ocean and set up a bunch of blocks going across the oceans as well. So that's what I spent a lot of time working on. Let's go ahead and I will fly over there and show you guys. I have a tunnel around it so that things are protected. But there is a rail, like a rail protection thing that you can get from random loot that'll protect your trains. I believe you actually put it inside the inventory of your cart. I'm not sure, but we will probably try it out. As you can see, it cuts through here a lot. Occasionally you'll see areas where it comes through the ground, and I had to make my own tunnels, just like so. And I've only laid the track out to the ocean and stopped here at the ocean, because I want to do the rest of it with you guys in a speedy up bit. Let's go ahead and land you on top here. You should hopefully be safe. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab my extra wood and stone off, because all it takes for your rails of any kind is one wood and one stone, from what I remember correctly. Okay. Let's just jump off so I make sure to be able to get on the right area there. Okay. Hop down. Here we are. This is where the end of the track is right now. I have some storage chests set up, which Sarko was gnawing on this guy quite badly, and quite a bit of track set up. So I'm going to grab you and all these guys, because I need all of them. I'm going to need some upward track, possibly downward, and I'll grab all my turns as well. Very, very good. Hopefully, okay, good. I did have left turns as well here. Let's go ahead and set up my bar so that everything will be good to go. We will go, let's see, downward and upward here. And let's see, left turn, right turn. Hopefully we won't have to worry about fighting anything too much, but that's one reason I got a lot of this set up here across the ocean. So yeah, very, very good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just start building it. So let's go ahead and have a speedy update, guys, while I build the rest of our train line. Let's get started. Alright, we're back. We have reached the ruins. I hope you guys enjoyed that speedy up bit for laying our track. I really underestimated how many tracks I was going to need, so I had to cut there and build some more. So I used probably close to 1,500 straight track there. So very, very lots and lots of mounts. But luckily, I've had a lot of stone and wood, so it was really easy to do. Alright, so I'm going to just show you guys here. I made a nice little opening here, a little train station over on this end out of the, what are you, your sandstone, I believe. So now we have a nice area here, and I showed you guys this ruins before. I have this area up here with a bed and with a storage area so that we can actually come out here, hang out, do some looting. If we die, it's pretty easy. And I set up the train track here because I want to be able to go in here and get tons of gems from the gem spiders and not have to worry about making big long trips with flyers. I can just load up a train with some gems and send it on to the base. At least that is my hope. So we're going to go ahead and put down one of these. There's a couple different types. There's the train building platform, which you can build structures on. There is the mini train, and there is another mini train, which this one I believe you can stand on. This one's more for transporting resources, which I think we're going to go ahead and put this guy down so I can go ahead and go for a ride back to the base with it. You just go ahead and you just place it down here like that. It can hold up to 5,000 weight, and we weigh 283. Okay, so we have that set up. Let's go in here, and it is powered by coal. I figured that out already as much. Put your fuel in here, and then you go ahead and light that fire. Then all we do is advance. Oh, wrong way. We want to go return. There we go. So we are going for a train ride, and I'm thinking we might just do a train ride back to the base with a speedy up bit and with a little bit of Western style music. So I'm going to go ahead and take this train back to the base. I will be right back when I've gotten there, so enjoy the speedy up bit while I am asleep and taking the train back to the base. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. So, yeah, we learned something there. I'm going to have to fix that area by that island, because if something like a turtle gets on our track and we hit it, then it can bug us out. As you saw, that turtle at first was riding on top of me, and then it bugged me out, made me go flying into the air, and plunge to my death. So, a couple more tips that I have here for the rails, or the tracks here, is you can place tracks over the open air. So here originally I just placed it right over this little cavern here, so you can easily place them right over something without having a block underneath it. But the one warning I will give you is if you want to put a block underneath it after you put a track down, you won't be able to, because it won't let you try and place anything down after that. So let's go ahead. I will grab a piece of dirt and try to show you real quick. Okay, we have the dirt on the 3, and yeah, you go here. We can't place it under just like that. So that is something for you to keep in mind when placing your mine tracks as well here. Try to get back up, and we didn't check. We should probably check to see how much coal we used, and actually turn this guy off too. Put out fire. How much did you use? So not bad. You only used 2 coal, and as you saw, it's a pretty long trip. And from what I found, if you're not in the render area, then your train won't actually move, which is kind of a pain, because I would love to be able to just load it up with resources and send it back to the base without having to worry about it stopping, because I'm not in the zone that it needs to go through. So yeah. It's cool. I don't know how much we'll end up using it just for that measure, plus it's kind of slow, which I don't mind it's slow, especially when I was hoping that I could just load it up with resources and send it back to the base and have no worry about it. But it won't just do that. We have to make sure that we're in the zone and we have it loaded so that the cart will actually move through everything. So maybe for shorter distances, like between people's bases on PvE servers, or if you have a lot more people on your server, it'd be better, just because your zones are a lot more likely to be loaded then. So yeah, that is the mine track station, or mine trains. I hope you guys enjoyed the speedy up bits there for the building it and the ride back to the base. It was very, very fun, and it took a long time. Putting all that dirt in there and cutting out all of the tunnels took a good 2.5, 3 days of work, mostly focusing on that. So yeah, lots and lots of good times there. I believe I'm going to get some stuff ready, and I'll be right back for the outro. Actually, one thing I totally forgot, but I'm glad I just remembered, something that we need to do here real quick to check on is these. The Rail Protect film. Put it in the train and enable the protect function. Make your train and rail invincible. So I guess we probably just put these guys in here, like that. Long hold E, and it doesn't have that function. Do we put you in here? Do you go in there? No. Okay, not sure how it works. It says just put it in and enable the protect film function. We can't do it on the actual minecart. Can we do it? No. On the tracks. Just checking here. So, yeah. I don't know how it works, or if we're doing it wrong, or if we're doing it correctly or not. But that is the Rail Protect film. Alright. So, I will be right back, guys, so I can get everything finalized for you. So, I will be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back. This has been a very fun episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, building the train stations and the long track to our farming area for ruins, and checking out these beautiful tames that I've gotten, and the painting as well. And I hope you guys check out the next episode for oil and probably some power generation. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to show your support and tap that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the daily videos. Okay, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, don't forget to live long and prosper.